All right, there we go. And we are live. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Internet? Thanks for coming back again. I'm Jordan. I'm a passionate digital marketer. I almost messed up my intro. I'm a passionate digital marketer dedicated to helping entrepreneurs, artists, and creatives learn to thrive using traditional and digital marketing and sales tactics. 16 years of experience, and I've neglected to use YouTube as my main platform. I was I just thought I had to use my creativity and everything on the flashy on the flashy Facebook and Instagram. And I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for your views, your attention. Really appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment, um, and click the notification bell so that so that you can get notified for all my videos. Uh, I've been doing daily vlogs, and we're about to kick it up a notch. And I'm just grateful y'all are here to watch it. Um, so again, thank y'all. And this episode is learning or talking about balancing your creativity and business. Some people put it. Some people are naturally creative. Some people are naturally good at business, and I would say they need each other more than they would ever think. But the important thing is to find the balance within yourself, whether you're an artist, content creator, or an entrepreneur that lacks the creative side, or the former that lacks the latter. I think I said that right. I think I said that right. Um, yeah, it's not easy. There's also a myth about work-life balance, and I'll clear it up a little bit. Now, a static work-life balance, like how our grandparents used to have, like dun 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 dun, dun and they like get up and go to they do the same thing every day. Um, I think that was before the internet, and now just times are so much different. Um, things are 100% different. It's not. I don't want to say it's not balanced, but I firmly believe that it's more of a day to day type of thing. Work life balance is not a static set it and forget it. And if that's what you're aiming for, like, okay, once I get all this money, I'll be good. It's not going that something bad's gonna happen, and then you're gonna question everything. Just be realistic in your work life balance. Um, yeah, if you manage it day by day, that's my personal recommendation. Some people are like getting ahead of themselves, or being your expectations on yourself aren't aligning with uh, the progress or results, and that can be frustrating and throw off your work life balance. But if you take the right precautions and if you set the stage correctly, you can easily balance your creativity or your talent, passion, and your business without sacrificing anything. Um, yeah. So what I suggest, oh no, firstly, to me, creativity is a gift, and talent and business is hard work or smart work. Hard work and smart work is business. I like that. All right, let's get into it. So, finding that balance. The way I've been able to do it And the way I'm going to suggest to you is to, I think I just said it, set the stage. Set the stage for your creativity and set the stage for your business. Or you might have different words for it. You might have passion and work, you know, whatever verbiage, wording you're, you're using, make sure um, you're setting the stage for creativity. Like, okay, so look, setting the stage for creativity. Um, Really, it depends on what you are. Like an artist, like, and then what's blocking your creativity, or is it you've never been creative? You know, you might need to find some inspiration. If you're an artist or content creator and you're having like a block, you know, maybe really sit down and figure out what's hindering you, or maybe you have a fear of returning to social media, or you might have a fear of leaving social media. You know, you really want to sit down and figure out why you're worried about strangers' opinions. They like you. And that's another thing. Let me tell you, these followers and all that stuff, they like you. They're leaving comments. They, I'm not gonna say they don't care about you, but like, it's not the same type of care that will benefit you in the long run. You know, it's like it's a short, immediate type of thing. It's not like just from what I've seen. Uh, just from what I've seen, set the stage for creativity. Don't follow random gurus' work schedules. See your own. Whoever might get up at three. You know, I get up at 3 o'clock every day. I meditate for 7 hours. After I'm done meditating for 7 hours, I fast for 10 hours. Then, after I'm done meditating and fasting, I start a business and get a loan for $50,000. Whatever their schedule, don't. I was exaggerating. I'm joking, but don't. Yeah, if they say you got to get up in the morning and you got to do this and you got to do that, and you know you're not a morning person, and this would completely change your life if you were to start. I'm sorry. It would change your life if you were to start getting up that early. You're like you're not a morning person, or your life would fall apart if you started doing that. You might be a night owl. Maybe you find your stretch at like 2 to 6 in the morning. You find a natural, yeah, just when they're waking up, you're going to bed after doing your shift. Type of, you really have to figure out your own sleep schedule. Um, yeah, figure out if you're a night owl, an early bird, a lunch person, a brunch. You might be a brunch person. I don't know. But figure it out. Figure out what time frame works best for you. What makes you feel better. Because this is all part of setting the stage for you being happy with your creativity and understanding your, oh, I don't have the words. Your nighttime, your sleep schedule is very beneficial, because then you'll be able to get adequate sleep without sacrificing too much. Um, scheduling your time helps with creativity. Like for these videos, I have a 30 minutes before the video, I have a reminder on my phone to write up some notes and get ready for the video, because I have to make a broadcast, schedule it. I have to make a thumbnail and all that. my phone tells me to do all that an hour before I shoot the video. Um, but yeah, scheduling. Oh, let me tell y'all a story, real quick, really quick. Scheduling my time transformed my mental permanently. I allocated, I think from like 7 to 8, I was supposed to do workout and prayer. And then eventually, over years, it evolved to I have to get it done before noon. Like as long as I pray and work out before noon, that's my comfort. Like that's I'm comfortable with that restriction and limit on me. But it originally started with just like I was really hard on myself with just like 1 hour, and then as time years went by, I realized, okay, I'm gonna do it. I just I have a whole life going on. I got my son, I got my job, I got side stuff going on, I got some other stuff going on. Um, yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, schedule yourself a beneficial itinerary. I almost said schedule again. I didn't want to sound redundant. Schedule your time, y'all. It's Nobody's gonna do it for you. Nobody cares about your schedule. Nobody cares about your schedule. Nobody cares. Go ahead, try to tell somebody. I got a new schedule that's gonna help me balance my business and my creativity side. Nobody cares. It's your schedule. They're gonna go, oh, good for you. You know, um, make a schedule that's beneficial for you, that puts your creativity, your health, and your happiness first. Schedule a block of time that puts you, your needs, your health, and happiness first. And it doesn't have to be first thing in the morning. You could say, okay, I'm going to do whatever before I go to sleep every night, because you have the discipline, or you're more likely to use your discipline in that function. Block off time to change it, to improve your life. Nobody's going to help you do it. I don't have a bunch of nice words for that. Like it's on you at the end of the day. Taking breaks. So I used to try to like weigh my head down with music, and then like to give it the old college try and just like finish, you know. And then I think it was I was working. I was 24, 25 when I read a study on taking breaks. And I think it's like if you take a 15-minute break every 90 minutes, I think you get more production and more energy. You don't waste as much energy because it's after like 2 or 3 hours, your brain just kind of cuts off anyway. So it's every 60, 90 minutes, take a 15-minute break, and you'll see you're not bogged down by the weight of your mental exercises. Um, Last thing for setting the creativity stage would be finding inspiration, using Google Images or ChatGPT for inspiration. You don't have to come up with everything on your own. I've worked with artists for years. They can look at two things and make one thing out of it. I would suggest you do the same. Find two things you like and see if you can go in your own way and combine them. It doesn't have to be artistically either. It could be themes. It could be themes or something. And you can mix it and not stress yourself out about being creative. Not don't harp on you. Don't be so hard on yourself. Um, some of the most successful creative people were directly inspired by others. So, you know, bring some notes to the drawing table is pretty much what I would say. Don't put it all on yourself. No, I got to figure out everything on my. No, you don't. Use some inspiration, some inspo. Um, don't beat yourself up. Don't try to muscle your way through creativity. You should be inspired or motivated or like, oh, what's that? I know. Um, but everybody doesn't have that, and it takes time and practice. Yeah. Practice being creative. Just like you can learn how to draw at any age, I think. And it's a. Let me get to All right, so setting the business stage. Sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna burn through this. One of the first things with setting the business stage is that small tasks add up to big wins. Oftentimes, a lot of entrepreneurs and also the artists and create content creators put crazy workloads on themselves. Um, it's not going to work like that. You might have watched too many movies. Um, you don't want to be at the person at the desk with the whole thing pile of like the inbound mailbox is like filled up and stuff. You don't want to have that. Um, Break your task into smaller, specific tasks. Don't your uh, duties, um, administrative duties, executive duties. Break them into small, specific tasks. That way, you're not beating yourself up because it could just be a simple um, two task like do a make a website and run Facebook ads. In your mind, that's a simple list, but those things are bigger tasks. That's a perfect example of a simple task that can be broken into smaller tasks, so you can incrementally build progress towards it. So if it's like, okay, make a website, instead of just saying make a website, you could do seven tasks. First task, find a good name, find the brand colors, find the product. Like go step by step for what you need in order to make a website, as opposed to just saying I need to make a website, because the second you reach step 3 and you hit a hiccup, you've disallowed yourself um, celebrating the wins from getting step 1 and step 2, and the wins from getting step 1 and step 2 would carry momentum for you just up here mentally, and allow, to me anyway, allow you to think and move better. It's probably theoretical, but I believe it. All right, break your task down. Stop your autumn autumn hats on your head. Is gonna mess up your neck. Then you're gonna be like, I made $6,000 last month, and nobody's gonna. Yeah, look at your neck. Like, yeah, but look at your neck, man. All right, but yeah, celebrate your wins, y'all. Make your wins. Don't make it hard on yourself. It's not this struggle thing. Um, if you're struggling with your business, stop it. Sit down, figure out how to stop struggling. I've met so many brothers and sisters that are convinced they are going to just struggle with their business and do word of mouth until a celebrity finds them or something like obnoxiously um, an obnoxious delusion of grandeur. Wake up. It's not supposed to be a daily struggle with your business for years. Maybe having a bad year or two, but like, you've been struggling to make whatever meat for, month to month for years. You have to sit down and plan out a big change or get rid of it. Um, get rid of it. Uh, or rebrand, like completely rebrand. All right, so small tasks add up big. Celebrate your small wins along the way. That will help with your mental, with your progress, with the framework for your business model. It will help, and it's one of the best things I've ever done is break stuff down because I used to have to help and delegate and outsource and stuff. So I would give specific tasks as opposed to one task. Like if I was like, hey, let's try a logo for this company, I have to say, try this type of logo with these colors, try this type of logo with these colors, try, as opposed that way they see the steps and they're making progress as opposed to test new logos. You want it to be specific. You want it to be specific, 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 specific. Uh, embrace automation. AI is here. It's over. Don't fight it. You don't want to be the boomer that's fighting robots. You don't want to fight a robot. Trust me. They're stronger than you. Yeah, embracing automation for your business, whether it's email newsletters, content. Uh, there's a or yeah content, um, newsletters, tasks, um, whatever it is. There's a way to automate it and save you time, and it's worth it because imagine if you're spending an extra, I'll say 1 hour. You're spending 1 hour a day sending emails and um, whatever. Um, hold on. Sending. You spend an hour sending emails. I had to get it back. I had to get it back, and I got it back. You spend an hour sending emails and making content every day. Okay, that now let's zoom out a bit. That's 7 hours a week, and that is 28 hours a month you're spending on that. Now, here's a real question that the top execs, well, I'm not going to say they do, but I'm sure they run this question through their head. How much are they making an hour? You're spending 28 hours a month doing this. How much money do you make an hour? Imagine you're like, oh, I make 150 an hour. That's how much money you're losing, or how much money you could be saving. Imagine you get that down to 15 hours a month. That's almost half. That's almost half down. But yeah, don't forget to calculate how valuable your time is when you're. It'll help you with your business. It'll help you with managing your schedule, workload. But yeah, automation is here. Don't forget about it. Uh, Setting boundaries. Yeah, boundaries is real important, y'all. For your family, friends, peers, associates, mentors, mentees, colleagues. Boundaries. No, like I, I get offended. Like if I say no and somebody like goes further, like I'm instantly offended. I probably shouldn't be, but like especially if I'm just like, no, I can't sell the coat because it's sentimental, and they're like, oh, why can't you sell it? Like I just told you it was sentimental. Like there's no like it's over. Like it's over, fam. It's over. I'm gonna need you to log out. um, what am I talking about? Boundaries. Boundaries real important. Um, Without them, people will waste your time, and your time is the only way you're gonna get this done. Uh, Boundaries and bridges are something I pray for every day. So you have to know when to draw that boundary. Some people don't know. It's got to be a hard bound. It's got to be one of those boundaries. If they touch it, they they get like Thanos snapped. They just turn into dust if they touch it. Like have your boundaries be insta kill. You need insta kill boundaries. You don't y'all be thinking you're gonna get a boundary and it's gonna be like electric fence and they're gonna be like, yo, I better not ask you that again. I'm telling you, insta death boundaries regarding your business. Like, nope, can't do that. And then they, oh, what and they just fall. They're gone. And you just look at them like I told them not to ask. No, that's cold. But yeah, you can, y'all. What? Hold on. I can't even get down to the notification. But yeah, boundaries are real important. If you haven't already, get I don't want to say get rid of the friends, but evaluate and prioritize the relationships in your life, your network. Your group of friends is your net worth. Your network is your net worth or whatever. You can't hang around people that play 2K all day and think one of these days I'm gonna stop playing 2K and I'm gonna start a business. You're holding yourself back. Um, or if you're, and then it's like what I feel about people like that play the video games so much that they're like their life is crumbling around them. Like, why don't they stream? Like, there's a whole platform to make money to monetize that. So like to me, there's like no excuse if you're going to be like a super video gamer, like you're going to play video games all the time, or you're gonna be listening to music all the time. You can oh, I don't know about music, but you can monetize streaming. You can monetize playing a video game. You can monetize talking to the camera. Yeah, you've got to get that together. So yeah, automation boundaries, out learning how to outsource and work through delegation was one of the best things I've ever learned. Like to to understand what the quality that I want and the specific instructions. I started at probably like 19 outsourcing for people, and now and at first like working with people overseas, like in the Middle East, was a little difficult and stuff. But like over the years now, I'm able to pick out who can help me. Yeah, I'm able to see who can help me a lot better. And then the relationship between me and this person is them solving my problem. It's not, I don't have to befriend them. I don't have to onboard them. I don't have to, they're professionals. They know what they're doing, and it's fun to outsource stuff like that because it saves you so much time, y'all. Saves you so much time. Imagine you're gonna make $100. No, that's not a good analogy. Um, it just makes just make a lot of sense, y'all. Learning how to outsource is a game changer. But yeah, be very specific with your outsourcing. Use examples. Oh, you almost want to overload them with information. Almost, you want to see that like it's structured and that you're sending this to multiple people to get a desired outcome. That way they know like, okay, I better get it right so I can land this contract or whatever. Um, it could save you it could save your business because you might be trying to wear all the hats. I'm telling you, cut that out. That's over. That was possible back for our parents because the internet wasn't the internet. All they had to do was wear like 4 or 5 hats. My generation have to wear at least 20 hats to run a business online, and it's not easy anymore. Wearing a bunch of hats it's too many hats now. I'm telling you, getting a graphic designer on your side, getting a web designer, getting um, all the pieces of the puzzle on your side so that you can outsource is next level game changer. And it definitely helps set the business stage. All right, so the last thing for setting the business stage, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Um, Always scratch your itchy eye. No, I'm joking. Feed your big picture. Oh, sorry. Feed your big picture every day. If you don't have the big picture yet, that could be one of the reasons you're having problems. Find out, like, close your eyes and imagine yourself having the best day of in your business. You just had an amazing day of business, and you're gonna celebrate at a restaurant, or yeah, you're gonna take your team out to a restaurant. You just had an amazing day. You're gonna take your team out to a restaurant. Um, you want to see that, like, hey, we just made $20,000 in 2 days or whatever. You want to see that big picture. You want to see the mayor cutting the big ribbon. You want to see getting the throwing the champagne bottle on the boat, or getting married. Whatever the big picture. Oh no, I don't know about getting married, but whatever the big picture for your business is, you want to feed it daily. It's not on the back shelf. It's not a dream anymore. At that point, it's not a dream anymore. It's not a plan. It's not an idea. This is something you're executing. This is something you've been working on. This is something you've been dreaming of, manifesting, day in and day out. It's time. It's time. It's time to feed that thing, let it grow, and let it be a big part of the stage. It's like the blueprint for the stage. Like, where do you want this business to be in 30 years? If you're like, I don't know, then it might not be for you. You know, uh, it might not. I don't have a lot of. I've seen it. I've seen it, y'all. If you can't, honest to God, see your business being successful, I don't know what to tell you. I used to sit up and try to help people figure out how to make their business successful. Forget that. I'm done. I'm done. I wasted so much time and money. And every single one of those people, their business did not work. And they might try to blame me. I can't stand digital marketers, and that's why my business didn't work. 7 years ago, somebody said they run Facebook ads for me and it didn't work. Like, those people are the worst. I swear, those people are the worst. Let's continue. So setting the creativity stage, finding out when you best perform, what time frame you best perform, figuring out yourself, figuring out your creativity, figuring out when it peaks, what tickles your fancy, what makes you ask questions, what amazes you. You want to save those answers for when you need to spark up your creativity. Schedule time for creativity. Schedule time for your mental health, because if you're scheduling time for your creativity and your mental isn't there, you're not praying, you're not meditating, you're eating horribly. It's going to be very hard to just push all that off one day and come up with a good idea. Those are nothing but distractions that are flogging. What am I? Fogging. I was like flogging. Fogging. No, not flogging. Fogging. Fogging your head up. You must think differently. You must think differently in order to change. If you're not thinking and acting differently, you will remain the same, or little change will happen. It's almost like, imagine working a job and you're not making enough money to feed your family. Like your wife is at home with two broken legs, and your child is, I don't want to say sick, but it's on you. It's on you to change that. Nobody's gonna help you. They might help you if you're a little short on rent, phone, or whatever, but nobody's gonna change the conditions of your life. You have to, and it's not easy to do that out of balance. I'm rambling. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me finish up. Your business side needs your creativity, and in order to balance those, you need to shift your mindset into a more relaxed pose, into a more relaxed system. Otherwise, you'll stress. You'll feel, oh, I'm missing my creativity on this side. Oh, I'm missing the business on this side. And instead of doing your due diligence and figuring out what's wrong, and I've done this too. I'm not speaking from a high ground. I'm right next to you. We will let it consume us and complain and do everything except the changes that need to be made. Do everything except the changes. Everything except the changes. Um. Oh, last two things. Being salesy, doing sales. I'm doing sales. Um, Sales are a vehicle for giving value. You know, if you're still a little uncomfortable with the business side of things, like as you shift your, or if you're unable to shift your mental to sales, like you don't like doing plugs, you don't like telling people to buy stuff, think of it as sharing the value. Like if you know your ebook is worth $50 and you're giving it away for $25, you don't really have to convince anybody of the value that you're giving. They either miss out or they get it. Um, yeah, they either miss out or they don't they don't get it. Don't let your fear of being salesy stop you from making money. And then or put it this way, I think I said it in a video earlier or last week. I can understand not wanting to be salesy to your friends, family, peers, and associates. I can understand that. You should want to be salesy to strangers, because those are the people that historically, statistically, change businesses. It's not your family and friend. If your family and friends had the ability to change your life with their money and they haven't yet, isn't that even worse? Imagine you waiting for them to help you when if they had the ability to help you, they should have been helped you. They're not going to help you make lots of money. It's going to be strangers. How do you get strangers to help you with getting money? Sales. So brush off. You gotta get over that. There's no secret step. You gotta get over that. You gotta get over not wanting to sell. However you get over it, get over it. Go out, do door to door, do public speaking, do webinars. Put yourself out there in the fire till you get burnt, and come back awoken as a phoenix from the ashes, right? Something like that. But yeah, balancing, getting your creativity and balance, creativity and business balanced is a trophy. It's a Pokemon gym badge. It's a Fortnite skin. It's a nuke bomb skin, or yeah, it's a nuke skin from Warzone. Uh, get it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Make sure you set the stage for your business. Make sure you set the stage for your creativity. Shift your mindset and work on the dynamic day to day balance of your brand, your vision, and your goals. It is not supposed to be easy. So once it starts getting hard, you're getting close. Uh, yeah, so pretty good. That was a good bar. I'm gonna remember that one. All right, y'all. Um, oh yeah, so find that dynamic balance and thrive. This weekend, I've got some updates for the ebook coming out, and then next week. I'll be changing up my format and doing I'll be doing kind of I'll be practicing tutorials on my daily lives. I'm gonna start setting it up so y'all can. I'm gonna just start practicing my tutorials and turn that into. I mean, not that exactly, but then record my courses and yeah, y'all. This I'm glad y'all are here to see and watch it and learn. So if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to this video, drop a like, drop a comment, and click the notification bell so that you can get alerts for all of my videos. I love y'all. Please have a wonderful evening.